The 90% of his business day one was buying rental properties. 90% of my business day one was flipping it or wholesaling or new construction, making money, right? And 5 years into the game, early on in the game, I had way more money. I was traveling, I was doing what I wanted, living, right? And he was always like, bro, how do you have so much cash? And I was like, I'm just flipping houses. And then 5 years into the business, I got on a call. He was like, yeah, man, I just did a refinance. I was like, okay, like, tell me about it. He's like, well, I took 30 of my 100+ houses and I refinanced them. I was like, all right, what does it look like? He's like, well, I paid off 10 entirely. So there's 10 paid off houses. That creates about $10,000 a month in cash flow for the rest of his life. He said, I re-leveraged the other 20, which is a few $100s a month per property for the rest of his life. So he created like $12,000 to $14,000 a month. So it's about $150,000 a year in pure cash flow for the rest of his life. And I was just that alone is like, oh, like that's lit.
Yeah.
He said, on top of that, I pulled $1 million out tax free. I said, huh? Come again? And he ran it back to me. $1 million tax free, keep in mind, is like making $1.5 million because you're going to pay a third in taxes, right? So I never made $1.5 million in a year at that time. And I was like, you did this on one deal and you're making $150,000 a year for the rest of your life? I was like, oh yeah, I'm running the wrong race. That was the day I realized I was on the hamster wheel of life, chasing money, chasing deals, pushing the pay, whatever that is in anybody's life. I was chasing. I was like, I got to get off the hamster wheel and I got to start building wealth.